What if I told you that email marketing isn't just surviving in 2025, it's absolutely crushing it? And what if the real threat to your business isn't the next platform ban, but the fact that you're still prioritizing social media over email? Social media might get all the attention, but here's what the data shows. Email marketing is quietly outperforming it in every metric that matters. That's right, automated emails drive 37% of all orders from just 2% of total sends, while social media posts increasingly struggle to reach even 5% of your audience. So, let's set the record straight. Should your brand still invest in social media? Absolutely. But is it where you'll get the best ROI, the most control, and the highest conversions in 2025? No. That crown belongs to email. And if you're still treating email as an afterthought, you're just behind. You're missing out on revenue, retention, and long-term growth. In this video, we're breaking down the exact reasons email is outpacing social media this year and what marketers are doing about it. By the end, you'll know why brands double down on email, are scaling faster, spending smarter, and staying more resilient. Let's start with the most important truth. Your email list is yours. You build it, you control it, you can download it, segment it, and message it whenever you want. But your social media following, that's not yours. It's borrowed. You're building your business on land you don't own, and the landlord is moody. Look at what's happening in 2025. TikTok's future is up in the air. Organic reach on Facebook is under 1%. Instagram reach, just 4%. And all it takes is one algorithm change, one policy shift, or one account suspension. And your audience is gone. Email doesn't work that way. It's not subject to an algorithm. There are no shadow bans. If you send a message, your audience receives it. Troy Erickson, owner of emaildeliverability.com, tells the story best. One of his clients almost fired him after a drop in performance. Turns out it wasn't the ads. Their emails were landing in spam. He fixed the issue, rewrote the campaigns, and grew their email revenue from $30,000 to $51,000 in a single summer. That would have never happened through social alone. If your entire business is dependent on your Instagram account, your Facebook page, or your TikTok presence, you're always one click away from zero. Email protects your business, and in 2025, that kind of control isn't optional, it's essential. So here's a stat. Omnisend users are seeing a 68-to-1 return on investment from email marketing. That means for every single dollar spent, they're getting $68 back. Not only is that double the industry average, but it absolutely dwarfs what you'll see from paid social ads, which at best deliver a 4-to-1 return for most businesses. But let's go deeper. Automated emails, things like cart abandonment reminders, welcome series, back in stock alerts, make up just 2% of all email sends, but they drive 37% of all email orders. Yep, that's not a typo. And here's what really matters. 1 in 3 people who click on an automated email makes a purchase. 1 in 3. Compare that to social media, where 1 in 18 campaign clicks turns into a sale. And that's assuming you even get the click. This isn't just about traffic, it's about intent. When someone opens your email, they're focused. There's no feed, no scroll, no distractions. Picture this: someone visits your site, adds an item to their cart, then leaves. If you rely on social, you're praying they see a retargeting ad. Maybe. But if you have their email, you can reach them directly, personally, immediately. That's power. And that's profit. Social media lets you talk to everyone. Email lets you talk to one person. And that makes all the difference. With Omnisend, you can segment your list by location, behavior, purchase history, gender, preferences. Yeah, there's a lot. You're not sending one email to 1,000 people, you're sending 1,000 versions of one email, each tailored to the individual receiving it. That's the difference between noise and relevance. Let's say a customer recently bought a skincare product from your online store. Instead of blasting them with a generic new collection drop email, you send them a follow-up with complimentary products, tips for how to use what they bought, and a loyalty reward if they reorder within 2 weeks. That's not just good marketing, that's customer experience. And it's only possible with email. Social media platforms try to do this with lookalike audiences and machine learning, but you're still relying on someone else's data, someone else's algorithm, and someone else's platform. With email, you're building a direct relationship, one that grows stronger every time you send something relevant, timely, and valuable. That's how loyalty is built, and loyalty leads to revenue. Here's a hard truth about social content. it dies fast. An Instagram story lasts 24 hours. A post, maybe an hour or two. Even your best TikTok video will lose stream after a couple of days unless it gets picked up by algorithm. Now compare that to email. Email sits in inboxes. They get opened days, sometimes even weeks after they're sent. They can be saved, starred, and forwarded. And with automated flows, they can be triggered and reused forever. Imagine creating a welcome series today that keeps converting new subscribers 6 months from now without lifting a finger. That's not a dream, that's a reality. Let's say you launch a time-sensitive promotion. On social, you have to cross your fingers and hope your post shows up in someone else's feed before the sale ends. With email, you send a launch message, then a mid-sale reminder, then a last chance follow-up, all on your terms. You control the cadence, you control the message, and most importantly, you control the outcome. That's leverage, and social doesn't give it to you. Here's where it gets really clear. Social media is a moving target. Every month, platforms update their algorithms. Costs rise, reach falls, engagement drops, and no one tells you why. It's like renting a billboard, only to find out it's now hidden behind a tree. Email, on the other hand, is steady, consistent, predictable. Open rates are going up. In 2024, they rose 6% year over year, reaching 26.6%. Automation is getting smarter. Triggered emails are driving more conversions than ever before. Platforms like Omnisend give you full visibility into every metric: opens, clicks, revenue, return per message, lifetime value, and more. You don't have to guess what's working, because you know. Plus, your email list doesn't disappear when the algorithm changes. Your emails don't suddenly cost more to send just because a social platform needs to hit a quarterly ad targets. And when you want to scale, you segment, you test, you optimize. You don't bid against competitors in an auction. You build systems that work while you sleep. In a world where everything is changing, email is your anchor, and anchors matter. Now let's be fair. We're not saying social media is dead, or that you should delete your accounts and go full inbox monk mode. It's where discovery happens. It's where communities form. It's where brand personality shines. But it's not where conversions happen. Not reliably. That's why smart brands use social to spark interest and email to close the deal. And if you're ready to grow your subscriber list using social media as a tool, check out this video. And if you found this valuable, consider subscribing. No pressure. Okay, maybe a little pressure. Do it.